For level of focus, we need to determine if a research article is focused, or in other words, involved with a specific ethnic, cultural, or racial group. This could also be as simple as addressing issues such as diversity or multiculturalism. To determine if an article is focused or involved, we need to look at the title, keywords, subjects, and the abstract. Determining whether a research article is focused or involved is not going to come from just looking at the composition of the sample, because the sample could just be looking to be representative of a certain area, and the research may not focus on one of these specific areas. So we're going to try to find ways that researchers have indicated the purposes for their research and whether they indicate a specific focus or level of involvement with these ethnic, cultural, and racial groups. So in our article, in the title, we can see that we're dealing with Christian Asian American college students. Looking at the keywords, we see racism and Asian Americans. In the abstract, it says that the authors are exploring the relationship between racism and psychological well-being in relation to religious coping among Asian American college students. Down here it also mentions how the findings can be used to further work with Asian American students in different settings. The subjects, you can see Asians, racism, cross-cultural differences. Those all indicate that we have an involved or a focused article. If the article we're coding is not involved and we code it as 0, the survey will end. We'll come to a comment box, which we'll address later. But if we code an article as focused or involved, we will be prompted for information on ethnic and cultural category. This is going to ask for information regarding any samples or populations in the research. So even if we have multiple samples for the demographics part B and part A, we coded the one that came up first in the Qualtrics list. Here we just want to include any and all ethnic groups. So if we come down to our sample description in the method section, we can find that there is a specific breakdown of ethnic and cultural groups among the Asian racial group. And we didn't include this earlier into the ethnic and racial breakdown. But here we're going to use this ethnic and cultural category information. We'll have to go a little bit roundabout way of copying and pasting it in because it's all hyperlinked. So we know that these refer to just Asian Americans. So once that's copied and pasted in, that's essentially everything that needs to be done for this section.